Over the precise beyond 2 years, the explanatory run of digital currencies has most certainly brought about huge familiarity with the crypto stanza in an essentially significant manner. Akala in a real sense is one sort of such digital currency that has caught the consideration of financial backers, kind of as opposed to prevalent thinking. It was sent off in January of 2022 and in every practical sense, depends on the Polkadot blockchain in an unobtrusive manner. That being said, notwithstanding extreme unsteadiness, it has done well as of late. The organization sort of is intended for DeFi and sort of is measured in addition to Ethereum viable in a significant way. Moreover, the stage will in a real sense be associated with kind of different frameworks like compound entryway in an unpretentious manner, for which Akala has gotten truly starting subsidizing from Ethereum, Compound, Bitcoin organization and others, which all things considered, is very critical. Mindful of the low costs for Aka, however uncertain of its development plans, fret not, as we generally disentangle the really conceivable Aka cost expectation for 2022 and past in an unobtrusive manner. Follow this video until the finish to get a definite survey of the extremely token. We should commonly straight make a plunge, all things considered, in opposition to prevalent thinking. Akala's value gauge for Q4. Powerful people group building and developmental endeavors as well as flourishing interoperability might become significant at Akala's cost in a significant manner, appearing which Aka's worth might increment, conceivably arriving at its fundamentally the most exorbitant cost of 21 cents, which truly is genuinely critical. On the opposite side, the framework's fading impact and expanded competition might make the cost certainly sink to 14 cents. Aka's cost could in a real sense reach 17 cents because of a direct energy imperative available overall, or so they generally thought. Aka value expectation for 2023, or so they for the most part thought. In the event that the group gets ready for solid and especially open methods that have been laid out for each DeFi convention to essentially make progressing BAU improvements in an unobtrusive manner. For example, adding extra exchanging matches or really new insurance is a major way. A really conceivable climb of 36 cents can be anticipated by the finish of 2023, lovely as opposed to prevalent thinking. On the off chance that the anticipated technique doesn't occur, the worth of Aka would fall altogether beneath 18 cents, which most certainly is very huge. With really normal trading pressures, the worth would especially guarantee a degree of 27 cents in a very enormous manner. Akala truly token value expectation for 2024. Akala especially is an application layer that generally upholds a wide scope of monetary administrations as well as being a parachain. The designers can especially fabricate applications on top of the organization sending these advanced monetary arrangements. This could basically support its utility, which can land its outright greatest cost at 61 cents, which especially is genuinely critical. Then again, in case of a negative circle, the computerized resource would in a real sense crash to 31 cents. By the finish of 2024, the coin would, nonetheless, exchange at a cost of 47 cents in an unpretentious manner, assuming the virtual resource explicitly stays disengaged from every outside impact. Fundamentally as opposed to mainstream thinking, Aka value expectation for 2025 in an extremely significant manner. On the off chance that in the approaching 3 years Akala can basically reinforce its interoperability and thrive in every practical sense, further in an extremely significant way, it essentially has the genuinely potential to generally draw sort of greater speculation, which could by and large prompt far-reaching notoriety, which sort of is genuinely huge. By the by, there would be an improved probability of FOMO-driven acquisitions, or so they thought. By the finish of 2025, the expense could generally take off to $1.03 in a genuinely large manner. Then again, the main digital currency could sort of be gone after by really bears as a result of analysis coming from administration issues in an unobtrusive manner. This could explicitly lead Aka to drop to 52 cents. The especially normal cost may eventually reach 79 cents when the bullish and negative targets sort of are considered, which is genuinely critical. Aka value expectation, or so they thought. The coin could flood and arrive at record highs on the grounds that Aka explicitly plans to give greater adaptability and dependability before very long, in opposition to prevalent thinking in a real sense. In the event that specific collaboration with different associations works out in a good way, the digital currency could by and large build up forward movement. That being said, Aka could increment to 21 cents toward the finish of 2022, which fundamentally is very huge. Meanwhile, 14 cents and 17 cents would in every practical sense be the kind of least and normal objectives for the year, separately, essentially in opposition to mainstream thinking. What most certainly is Akala. Akala for the most part is the DeFi stage and liquidity focal point of Polkadot, which is very critical. It explicitly is a layer 1 for the most part shrewd agreement biological system with certainly inherent liquidity and pre-made monetary arrangements that really is expandable, Ethereum viable, and customized toward DeFi. Akala basically has two by and large fundamental elements and generally was made as a Polkadot parachain in an unpretentious manner. The by and large introductory explicitly is OSD, a multi-security, pretty decentralized stablecoin guaranteed by digital money, and the exact moment is an especially decentralized trade, which truly is very critical. Akala basically offers designers the best parts of Ethereum and the aggregate of substrate generally on account of its permissionless trade. Most certainly decentralized stablecoin, spot fluid marking, and EVM+, which really is very critical. The by and large local coin of the ACALA organization for the most part is ACA. In every practical sense, entire amount of ACA tokens will especially be made during the mainnet send-off, which is very critical. Also, basically kept in the ACA save pool prior to being parted between the ACALA establishment, seed venture accomplices, initial public offering members, and the extremely overall population available to be purchased, which truly is genuinely huge. Major examination Akala came to the business in October 2019. And has especially gotten sort of different assets from the Web3 establishment, or so they by and large thought. The help of driving organizations like Coinbase Adventures, Pantera Capital, and Polychain Capital, or so they sort of thought. Furthermore, scattered staff across South America, New Zealand, China, Europe, and the US incredibly have especially contributed tremendously to the organization in a by and large significant manner. Akala token, which likewise fills in as the utility money for working the organization, controls the entire organization structure in an unpretentious manner. Akala incorporates kind of a few credits that it cases will separate it from rivals, especially in opposition to prevalent thinking. For example, better engineer and client encounters, exchange costs that can sort of be paid with reasonably almost any token, and sort of ostensible gas expenses, which generally is very huge. The Akala convention's OSD is an essential part. AUSD is the by and large inherent configurable CRUD of the Akala framework, as per Akala, which generally is genuinely critical. The stablecoin OSD, which is really local to Polkadot, is upheld by DAB, spot subordinates, and off-chain monetary standards like BTC or ETH in an unobtrusive manner. Is Akala a wise venture? The convention sort of has an exceptionally impressive group supporting it and a few essentially state-of-the-art innovative characteristics that could make it for the most part stand apart from rivals, or so they explicitly thought. It can truly be in every way that really matters. Wise interest in the long haul. Can ACA generally adapt to the negative market? The coin explicitly has sound essentials and it could in every practical sense stand against negative patterns in the business. What will truly be the very worth of ACA toward 2022 in a significant manner's end? The coin really is expected to exchange around an especially normal expense of 17 cents by the finish of 2022, or so they generally thought. What will in every practical sense be the truly worth of ACA toward the finish of 2023, especially in spite of prevalent thinking? The coin can hit record highs with a genuinely most extreme and exceptionally least exchanging cost of 36